Alright guys, last one for the evening, but I finally fixed the blasted thing. The only pair on this is only hanging loose because try to get this display data cable out of the way for the moment. Just try to hang it up. And of course it doesn't want to cooperate, it's getting in the way. Anyway, the pair that will seems to work on this is a 1969 and a 2166. Seems to be the only ones that'll work here. I'm not surprised, and this is only hanging loose because the porcelain or ceramic standoff just finally, for me pulling things in and out, it just busted. So I got more on the way. I'm not too worried about that. The oscillator, carrier oscillator, turned out to be, I don't know how well this is going to show up, but down in there, D53, I think you can see it, right next to the can. He was bad. There he is right there. So that was the cause of my low carrier oscillator. So now I can get stupid power out of this thing. And just to illustrate, you know, I can go over here and crank, you know, VR8 into the freaking stratosphere, and you know, on my cheap, crappy, you know, uncalibrated watt meter, that's almost 10 watts. So yeah, it's working now, and I'll just turn that back down. So anyway, that was that problem. So that seems to be the issue with this one. Nothing else really wrong with it. I need to go through here. I need to change a bunch of caps. I already changed you know, a few caps, you know, here and there. So I need to change more. There's a bunch of them in here. All these need to be changed. You know, all of these friggin' capacitors, they need to come out. You know, that one in there and this one over here, and yeah, they just need to come out. So yeah, and these over here, you get the idea. A bunch of caps need to be replaced, but it is working now, and no stupid issues. So let's look around the back. Now I knew somebody had to be playing around with it, because this diode right here, this thing was bodged under the bottom right here. So somebody had been playing around in that 10.8 megahertz oscillator. And a couple of other things that I've just, you know, observed. I'm not sure what this spot right here is. I need to clean it up, but I'm not sure if that's a cut trace or a bad solder mask. But you see this here? I don't know how well this is going to show up. So let me just turn the radio on its bottom. There we go. See that? That looks like, oh, that big blob right there, that looks like somebody may have tried to solder it to the other terminal on this transformer. Maybe they're trying to wideband this thing a little bit. It's entirely possible. Got another bodge cap here. I'm not too sure what's up with this. That's the bodge resistor. This is a mess in here. I need to clean this all up. Yeah, everything in here is a bloody mess. So anyways, yeah, but that seemed to be it. So now that's what we've got, is these guys, and this thing isn't getting hot like it was or anything. It's not dropping power, nothing crazy. So nope, doesn't appear to be these guys working. You know, not the 1306, 1307 pair. For some reason they don't work. Don't know why. Those transistors, they work. You know, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just that they seem to tank after a very short amount of time. So that said, now that this is working, I can proceed with tinkering with this. This is really what I'm after fooling with. Not really this, but this radio was a guinea pig for that. So unfortunately, I had to make the radio at least work. So as an interesting side note, there is something that is actually wrong in the PhotoFact page, and I'm gonna point that out while I'm at it here. Let me just find the page. It's not this page. And I'll push this radio back. And there's this page. Has to be this page. Okay. So here's the carrier oscillator. That says 7.82 volts upper sideband. That's actually active on AM as well, and it should be, because if you only had upper sideband and lower sideband, well, you know, you don't have any carrier, so you got to have one of them. So on upper, it's also active on AM. So, but it's active on transmit. So when you transmit, this goes high. The interesting problem with this is with regards to this, because now I'm getting back to this. So now I'm back on the motherboard. This is 7.8025. Okay? That's looking for 7.8 even. So that's off just a little bit. So that's not a big deal. I just have to put that in the setup and in the logic. So, okay, what's your, you know, to select your carrier oscillator, you know, frequency on AM. And actually, I'm not entirely sure that 7.7975 is the same on the 148 in Freds too. I'm going to have to look at these frequencies for these carrier oscillators and make sure that you know, that I account for them in the math, because I'm generating the VFO. So I'm, you know, the 35 megahertz. I'm not generating these. These are static in the radio. So I need to be able to say, okay, one radio's got these and the other one's got another set. I'm just going to have to pull that out, look at it, see what those are, and you know, do the math accordingly. So anyway, that's basically it, now that it works. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna toss some caps in, try to figure out why this thing is overmodulated into friggin' hell. I'm sure somebody cut something in here. I just gotta figure out what somebody cut. You know, some dickhead probably cut something in the ALC, which is in here someplace. I know I saw it. To figure out what in the ALC somebody cut, because this thing is just frickin', it's got so much modulation, it's swinging backwards, you know, because it's just overdriving the hell out of the thing. So yeah. This radio's doing like literally 20 watts in sideband. It's just, it looks horrible. So some freaking golden screwdriver, no, that's not it, but some golden screwdriver got in here and screwed it up. I'll find it. I'll have to figure out what they cut in here, because I just don't know. So anywho, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna stuff this up and you know, get ready for tomorrow and all that good stuff, and by then maybe I'll have wired up all the encoders and the mode stuff, and you know, be ready for some extensive testing as soon as I figure out again what somebody cut in here, because this radio sounds like crap. It's overmodulated. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.